Beards, pure form of masculine magnificence. Not that one though, and maybe not that one either. Nevertheless, let's consider Brad and his beard. Say I were to take one hair from Brad's beard.
Ow!
Sorry, Brad. Would he still have a beard? Of course, look at it. What if I were to take another hair? Or 10? Or 100? Would he still have a beard? Of course! There are thousands of hairs in a beard. Though what if I took all but one hair? What is the fallacy of the beard? This is the axons. Now say I were to add your subscription to my channel. Would it still be awesome? Of course, some might say even more so. Help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by subscribing below. Now the fallacy of the beard is also commonly known as the continuum fallacy. The general explanation is that the fallacy occurs when it is argued that no clear distinction between two extremes can be observed. Having a beard or being clean shaven. Because there's no particular point along this continuum where one changes into the other, and thus it is stated that there is no difference between the two. If I remove just one hair from a beard, it is still a beard, and so on until there is no hair left. The Heap Paradox, attributed to Greek philosopher Eubulides of Miletus, is also related to this. In it, he presents a heap of sand. Let's give it 1 million grains. If a single grain is removed, bringing the total to 999,999 grains of sand, it is still a heap. If I keep repeating this, I will eventually reach the conclusion that a single grain of sand is a heap. The continuum fallacy, however, typically refers to situations where there seems to be a continuous amount of states between the extremes, meaning there is a seemingly infinite number of possibilities. Whereas the Heap Paradox deals with discrete data, meaning there are a finite number of options. The continuum fallacy, the fallacy of the beard, takes the following logical form. X is extreme 1. Y is extreme 2. There is no explicit point where X becomes Y. Thus, there is no difference between X and Y. If I spend $1, I will still be rich. So it doesn't matter how much money I spend, I will never be poor. Though it is known by spending dollars, no matter how much money you have, you will become poor at some point. But where along the continuum does one go from being rich to poor? The main considerations with the fallacy of the beard is that the concepts of the extremes are vague. It applies mathematical induction, implying that there is no obvious change between two measured states between the extremes, meaning there is no difference between the extremes themselves. Though just because there's no obvious difference between the two states doesn't mean that a difference won't be observed as the number of changes increases. Many terms are abstract and vague. It is important to note that they do not actually exist in reality, beard and bald, yet are used to convey meaning and thoughts. Want to know more about the fallacy of the beard? I've put some links in the description below. Consider subscribing to learn more about logical fallacies. I hope you've learned something new and about someone too. Check out this next video for more. Until next time, catch ya.